Most people think millionaires are easy to spot. They imagine luxury cars, designer clothes, giant mansions, and expensive watches. But what if I told you that some of the wealthiest people you've ever walked past looked completely ordinary? No flashy logos, no need to impress anyone, just quiet confidence. And that's exactly what makes them different. Here's the strange part. The louder someone tries to look rich, the less likely they are to actually be wealthy. Meanwhile, many real millionaires are almost invisible. They follow habits that don't attract attention, but quietly build extraordinary lives over years. Today we're going to uncover 7 of those hidden habits, and the last one might completely change the way you think about success. Imagine 2 people earning the exact same salary. One buys a luxury car the moment they get a raise, the other keeps driving their reliable old car for 5 more years and invests the difference every month. Fast forward 10 years. The first person looks successful, the second person becomes successful. That's the first habit. Quiet millionaires don't buy status, they buy freedom. Human psychology is fascinating. Our brains naturally compare ourselves with others. We see someone with expensive shoes, a luxury watch, or the latest phone, and suddenly our own life feels smaller. Psychologists call this social comparison. Companies understand it so well that entire marketing campaigns are built around making you feel one purchase away from becoming someone better. But quiet millionaires understand something most people don't. Status is rented, freedom is owned. Every dollar spent trying to impress strangers is a dollar that can't work for your future. Instead of asking, "How expensive is this?" they ask, "What is this money preventing me from becoming?" That single question changes everything. Now here's something even stranger. Have you ever noticed how some people seem unbelievably calm, even during chaos? While everyone else is panicking, they're thinking. That's habit number 2. Quiet millionaires protect their attention like it's their most valuable asset. Because it is. Think about your average day. Notifications, emails, social media, news headlines screaming for your attention every few seconds. Every distraction steals a tiny piece of your ability to think deeply. Imagine trying to fill a bucket with water while someone keeps poking holes in the bottom. That's your focus. Many successful people schedule hours where nobody can interrupt them. They know that deep thinking creates opportunities that busy thinking never will. Warren Buffett once said the difference between successful people and very successful people is that very successful people say no to almost everything. Why? Because every yes costs time, and time is the one investment nobody can buy back. Now here's a question. When was the last time you changed your opinion because you learned something new? Most people consume information that confirms what they already believe. It's comfortable, but it doesn't make them smarter. That's why habit number 3 is so powerful. Quiet millionaires are obsessed with learning, but not for entertainment, for transformation. They don't read books just to finish them. They read until one idea changes the way they make decisions. Imagine reading a book that helps you negotiate better. That one skill increases your salary by 5% every year for the next 20 years. One book, one idea. Hundreds of thousands of dollars. That's how they think. Instead of asking, "How much does this book cost?" they ask, "How much could this idea be worth?" Knowledge compounds exactly like money. The scary part is that ignorance compounds too. Every year you avoid learning something valuable, someone else gains another advantage. Now let's talk about something almost nobody likes hearing. Motivation is overrated. You don't need motivation to brush your teeth every morning. You don't wake up asking yourself whether you feel inspired enough. You simply do it. That's habit number 4. Quiet millionaires don't depend on motivation, they build systems. Imagine 2 people trying to get fit. The first waits until they feel motivated. The second lays out their workout clothes every night, joins a gym close to home, and schedules exercise into their calendar. Who succeeds? Almost always the second person. Because systems beat emotions. The same applies to money, automatic investing, automatic savings, automatic bill payments. They remove decisions whenever possible because they know something fascinating about human psychology. Every decision drains mental energy. The fewer unnecessary decisions you make, the more energy you have for important ones. Success often isn't about making better choices. It's about making fewer bad ones. Here's another habit that looks boring from the outside, but changes everything. Quiet millionaires delay gratification, not because they're naturally disciplined, because they understand how your brain tricks you. Imagine someone offers you $100 today or $150 next month. Many people take the money immediately. Our brains naturally value immediate rewards more than future rewards. This is called present bias. It's one of the biggest reasons people struggle with money, health, and relationships. Quiet millionaires constantly ask themselves a different question. What choice will make my future self grateful? That simple question shifts your focus from today's comfort to tomorrow's freedom. And over years, those tiny decisions become enormous differences. Now here's one habit that surprises almost everyone. Quiet millionaires spend far less time talking about goals than most people. Why? Because talking can fool your brain into feeling like you've already achieved something. You tell everyone you're starting a business. People congratulate you. Your brain receives a small reward before you've done any real work. Psychologists have studied this effect for years. Recognition can reduce motivation. That's why habit number 6 is silence. They let results make the announcement. Instead of posting every plan online, they quietly build. Instead of telling everyone they're investing, they invest. Instead of explaining their future, they create it. Think about a tree. The deepest roots grow where nobody can see them. Success works the same way. Most people only notice the fruit, they never notice the years underground. And finally, the 7th habit. This one separates people who become temporarily successful from people who build lasting wealth. Quiet millionaires think in decades. Most people ask, what can I accomplish this month? They ask, where could this decision put me 10 years from now? Imagine planting 2 seeds. One grows quickly but dies after 1 season. The other grows slowly for years before becoming a massive oak tree. Which one creates more shade? Which one survives storms? Modern culture rewards speed. Algorithms reward speed. News rewards speed. But wealth, real wealth, rewards patience. Compounding doesn't look impressive in the beginning. Neither does trust. Neither does skill. Neither do relationships. For years, it feels like almost nothing is happening. Then suddenly, everything starts growing at once. People call it luck. But they never saw the decade before the breakthrough. That's why quiet millionaires rarely compare themselves to others. They compare themselves to who they were yesterday, because they know life isn't a race against strangers. It's a long conversation with your future self. So if you remember nothing else from this video, remember this. The people who look rich aren't always wealthy. The people who talk the most about success aren't always succeeding. The people chasing attention often sacrifice freedom. And the people quietly building habits today may be creating lives that everyone else will envy tomorrow. The greatest advantage isn't having more money than everyone else. It's needing less approval from everyone else, because the moment you stop trying to look successful, you finally have the chance to become it.